Alright, and welcome back to more of Sonic 06. Today we're heading into Flame Core, which is honestly not one of my favorite stages in this game. Mainly because there's a pretty fair amount of cheap death here. You'll see once we get later on in the stage though, and it's mainly from the wall running mechanic, and it is not that great. Sorry if I sound a little tired, I actually just caught up from sleeping, and yeah, I'm gonna skip over these dash panels because those can actually send you right off the damage, and I hate these meteors with a burning passion. I think I actually do die one time in this video. Just a fair warning. From that stupid wall running mechanic. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that. Yeah. The main reason I'm not taking that dash panel is because it's really, like I said before, it's really finicky when you use a dash panel in this game, and when you're trying to run on walls, it is not it's not any better. It's just not. It's really slippery. You can go out of control a lot of the times. It's just not that great. They really need to polish that up. Oh yeah, Flame Core. This is definitely one of Sonic's longest levels. It's separated into two sections. I'm actually going behind here to get the silver medal, by the way, since I know it's there. The first section is this part outside. Not really in the daylight, but, you know, just the outside section. The next part is actually going to be inside the volcano. Actually, I think this is actually where I die. Let's see. No? Okay, it must be in the other section. Yeah, the other part's actually inside the volcano, so we'll be getting to that a little later. That part I actually do find a bit more annoying than this one because it has these really annoying sections where the lights go out and you have to basically move around in the dark, which can lead to a lot of annoying falls into the lava and whatnot. Which, yeah. It's not good. It's not good at all. But we're gonna get to this level, and it's not gonna be that bad. Oh god. Thankfully, the pain won't be that bad today because I'm gonna go see Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really hope that movie is as good as people say because I have been looking forward to that movie for a long time. And Rocket Raccoon, that's all I have to say. Oh god, I was actually planning on going to see the Mutant Ninja Turtles movie today as well, but I just thought I'd skip on it for right now. Not that I think that's bad. I know a lot of people have said that's bad, but honestly, Michael Bay movies are kind of my guilty pleasure. I can get some fun out of them, unlike people like M. Night Shyamalan. Oh, this is where I die. Yeah, that light speed dash section right there can be kind of wonky if you're not careful. You have to be pretty much right in front of it, or I think the camera has to be right in front of it. I don't know. It can be really weird sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like it chooses when you can and can't do it. But yeah, on Ninja Turtles, I don't know. People have been saying it's just like another Michael Bay movie. And yeah, I can actually see that, but I don't know. I don't hate the guy. A lot of people hate the guy from ruining childhoods, but I don't. Because one, he doesn't ruin your childhood. That's only your mind if you think that. But I mean, he didn't take away any of the previous animations or the other movies. All he's doing is adding his own, and it's not like Ninja Turtles hasn't had a lot of crap fests in their time. But trust me, they have. Trust me, from what I've heard, Michael Bay's movie could have gone a lot worse. But, getting off of Michael Bay, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing Guardians today. Hopefully, like I said, it's as good as people say it is. Some are saying it's the best Marvel movie to date. Some say it's not the best Marvel movie, but it's still a really good movie. I think if I was to name my favorite Marvel movie, God, that's hard because I've seen pretty much, not really all of them, but I've seen more of the modern ones. I've seen all the Iron Mans. I've seen the Incredible Hulk or whatever it was called. I've seen, of course, Thor, Captain America, pretty much all of them. Um, I want to say the Avengers, but I think I'm gonna have to give the title to Captain America 2, just because that's the one that I was probably the most invested in. Oh yeah, here's the second section, going into the volcano. Like I said, this section can be kind of annoying, especially when we get to the section where, yeah, the lights go out and you just have to maneuver in the dark, which is really bad. But yeah, that's probably my favorite Marvel movie. Like for DC movie, I don't really watch DC movies because I find that a lot of the times, especially in the Nolan era that they take themselves a little bit too seriously. And I can understand why they would make a serious timeline, but it's just not my thing. I'd rather have something like Iron Man where the main character is actually kind of interesting and action is cool. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering what I was doing here, I actually thought I was getting off at the right section because I heard there was a little shortcut going on right there. But nah, just that was me being stupid. But I mean, The Dark Knight is alright, and Dark Knight Rises is pretty good as well, but I don't know. I think that, I'm not saying that a comic movie should be lighthearted, but they shouldn't be overly serious, because there's only so much I can take seriously when someone dresses up like a bat. Or someone dresses up in tights. Oh, an assist section. Yeah, this is the section I was talking about where basically you're in the dark. You can light up these little, I want to say light cores, but it won't really help you all that much because they'll eventually break. Oh yeah, and I kind of stumbled there. Have to wait for this platform to come down and then we can move on. But yeah, that's just my take on it. I mean, it doesn't have to be like really lighthearted, but I just don't like an overly serious comic book movie. Give me something like Iron Man or like the Avengers any day. And I could have sworn I hit the X button during that section. Like I said, this game can be kind of weird at times. But yeah, that's just my input on the comic book movie stuff. Since a lot of them are coming out. I really can't wait until the Avengers 2, because while the Avengers isn't my favorite Marvel movie, it definitely is up there. And I can't wait to see Ultron and all that good stuff. I'm wondering, did they say if the Guardians would be in the Avengers 3? I say that mainly because that's what I would really like to see, because the Guardians, from what I've heard, are basically like the underdog Avengers. Oh god, I almost sneezed there for a second. That's just from what I've heard, and if that's true, then oh my god, that'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, I was actually looking around because the other one hadn't popped in yet. Watch out, you're actually gonna see it in a little bit. Yep, see, it didn't pop in. Yeah, you just got hit all these little orbs and you'll go back to Sonic. Also, they will shut down in a certain amount of time, so you might want to do that fairly quickly. Oh god. Oh, that's actually a very cheap way of getting hit off of me game. Oh god. Actually, I do have the next 3 parts, or no, the next part actually recorded, so I'm gonna probably edit that later today and then record over that. We're almost done with Sonic Story. In fact, we got, I think the next one is freaking, what is it? Oh yeah, it's Radical Train, then Green Forest, and then after that I believe it is Kingdom Valley, and then the final stage, which is I'm not even gonna bother stopping at this point. what is it? Aqua Base.
What? What's
Which really isn't that bad, especially when you get the purple gem. You can absolutely break the, you can absolutely break that stage. I won't be getting all the gems for this game. I'm basically going to be getting the two that I use the most, which are the red gem, which can come in handy for one of the trials of Soliana, which we'll need in order to get into Kingdom Valley. And then the other one is a purple gem, which is basically an infinite not spin jump, screw attack from Metroid, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, this is the next boss fight in the game. This is Iblis Phase 1, I'm guessing. His attack's basically composed of throwing those molten rocks at you, and he'll also kind of lunge at you a few times, but that's pretty much it. And this boss fight can go on for quite some time. I know there's actually another way you can do it, by jumping into the lava and taking a hit and totally get to those light cores faster, but I just don't want to take the risk of dying, especially in this playthrough, because I don't want to have to start this thing over again. So I'm actually doing this legitly, just to show you how to do it, in case you want to do it like that. But yeah, in case you don't want to spend all this time, you can actually jump into the lava, run over, use the invincibility frames to run over to the light cores on these little stalactites, I think they're called, and you can actually get hit on them faster. I believe there's 4 hits that we got to get on them, so it's going to be a while. Actually, the last hit is a bit different, but we'll be getting to that later on. But yeah, this is Iblis Phase 1, pretty much the same thing over and over, which begs the question, why they do something like this? It's just a repetitive boss. Oh god. Sorry if I don't sound that interesting, if I don't sound this interested, but it's just not that interesting of a boss. All you're doing is jumping from stalactite to stalactite, hoping you don't get hit with these molten lava rocks. And just waiting for them to charge at you, or waiting for them to drop stalactites in your way so you can hit these little light cores so you can land over here and you can get a hit off on them. Yeah, usually I just jump to avoid those lava rocks. Most of the time they don't hit me. I think they actually do hit me one time. But, you know, it's only one time. And plus there are plenty of rings, so you shouldn't really... Well, unless you do that method that I told you about, you probably will use up all the rings. But, yeah. And sorry if I sound a little nasally. Just sinuses lately have been kind of bad. Alright, coming for me again. Oh boy. Yeah, what I'm probably gonna do for Shadow's fight is actually edit it out, because it's the same exact fight. I'm not kidding. It is the same exact damn fight as this. No different. You just gotta do the same exact thing over and over again. Alright, gotta go get them again. I mean, I can see how this could have been an interesting boss fight, but it's just not. Unfortunately. Alright, I think this... Yeah, this is going to be a last actual real attack. The next attack is a little different. What he's going to do is... Basically, as soon as we hit the next light core, he'll start... Instead of going for the core, he'll go for you. So you have to get out of the way fairly quickly in order to avoid getting hit. And once he becomes a little dazed, you can go ahead and hit his eye again, which will cause him to, you know, die or faint or whatever he does in this game. But here we go. This is the last final attack by Iblis Phase 1. Yeah, I'm actually I'm actually getting away, so he doesn't hit me. Here he comes. You might want to hurry because he will get back up. And booyah! Then down goes Iblis. And what I get, I think I got a B rank for this because I didn't do it fast enough. That's the time bonus. Or it might have been my rings that caused it. Yeah, my rings. Oh well. You know what, B rank is good enough, got 1,000 rings, and that is the end of Iblis.
Chaos Control!
Looks like we made it back in one piece.
Where did Shadow and Rouge go? Did they appear someplace else?
Those two can take care of themselves.